Hey guys, it's Brianna from Brianna Lisa Photography, and today I have a nice reaction video to how to find free photographers. So I have like mixed feelings about this one, and I think that this can be a learning experience for everyone. And personally, I don't agree with getting free, at least free professional photographers. So I'm excited to know what she's gonna say, and this video is 9 minutes long, so she had like a whole vlog, so I just skipped to the part where she's talking about how to get free photographers. So we shall see what's gonna happen. I have my laptop right here, and we're gonna watch what she says, and I'm going to give my opinions on what she says on how to get free photographers. Okay, can't wait.
We can work with this. I just wanted to come on here really quickly and share with you guys how you, if you're starting out a model, blogger, whoever you are, how you can get free photo shoots by professional photographers. Okay, so this is really amazing. It's something that I learned in the beginning of my blogging career, or in the beginning of my modeling career, you can say. And that is that there are tons of photographers. Sorry, that is my dog drinking water in the background. But there are so many photographers that will collaborate with you, and collaboration is the key word. They will collaborate you because they also in return need models to help fill up their portfolio. So the first place to look if you're trying to find free photographers, the first place that I looked is on Facebook. So actually, if you go on whatever or wherever you live, it can be photographers of the DMV, photographers of Florida, photographers of wherever you live. You're gonna plug that into your Facebook search. Sorry, it's a little noise in the background. Put that in your Facebook search, and you're gonna find lots of photography groups to connect with on Facebook. And in those groups, you'll see photographers are in there, models are in there. And so I think what the smartest thing to do is look for photographers who have already posted that say like, looking to collaborate, looking for models or whatever, and reach out to those people first. You can also just write your own little post and say, looking to collaborate with photographers in X area, but do it inside of those Facebook groups or photography groups. Literally, if you just do a Facebook search, you can.
This because for the Facebook groups, that is a good way to find like photographers who are willing to collab, not just professional photographers who just, you know, just do stuff for free, because no professional photographer does stuff for free. You shouldn't expect a photographer to just do it for free just for a collab and stuff like that. You really have to respect the photographer and know that the time and the energy and the money that we all spend to bring you back nice photos is just, you just gotta pay them just like everybody else, you know.
Literally, if you just do a Facebook search, you can find modeling groups, photography groups, collaboration groups, YouTube groups, blogger groups, whatever you're looking for, you can find it in there. So yeah, first step, go into a Facebook group. The next thing I would suggest is if you are big on Instagram or you find a lot of photographers on Instagram, I would go ahead and reach out to them. I would try and email them first because it looks a little bit more professional. But if they're not a business account and don't leave their email for you, I would go ahead and just DM them and say, hey, this is who I am. This is my channel or my blog, and this is what we can do together. I would love to collaborate with you. What do you think about this? Okay, so my best advice is to reach out to, depending on how many you want, reach out to at least 10 at the very minimum, and reach out like to max 30 at a time. And I would just pick a day, collect all the emails, and copy and paste that email template. Hey, my name is Nija Sym. This is what I do. This is how you can find me on social media. This is what I can offer you. This is the exposure I can offer you. I would love to do a collaboration. And usually they will say yes if they, one, need the exposure from you, or two, like your look and think it would go really well with their portfolio. And
yes, I do think that's very true. The emailing is very formal and it's very nice, and like DMing, I've never met a photographer who doesn't like, you know, DMs and thinks DMs are disrespectful. But just make sure whether you email or DM, you always keep it professional and respectful, because photographers don't have to do anything for free for you. So you're really asking them for a huge favor and a huge donation of their time and money and stuff. So it's really important to be respectful.
So basically, you're exchanging their talents and their time for your you being their model, or you being their in their portfolio. So that's usually how the exchange works. It's usually pretty fair, as long as you, one, give them exposure, or whenever you post those pictures or share those pictures, if they give you permission to, make sure that you at them on their social media accounts. Make sure that you give them the proper credit so that it's worth their time.
Yes, please tag your photographers either in the actual photo themselves or in the caption, so people can, if they like our work, they can also reach out to us, you know, easier, so they don't have to ask you for it. But it's just a nice thing to do, and photographers like to be recognized for their work and credited, because we do spend a lot of time and money and effort and energy on everything. So it's really important to do that for us photographers. And we do not just work for exposure. That's not every photographer. So do not go around thinking that, hey, every photographer needs exposure, wants exposure. So that's something to think about. Not every photographer is willing to work for just exposure. It has to be something more worth their time, like money, so we can keep buying our very expensive equipment.
But also, I would suggest that you really give them something else, like give them something that's going to help them build their brand, because you did just take 1 hour, 2 hours out of their day that they could have been getting paid for. So I would suggest like offering them to write a testimonial if you have a good experience. Obviously, if you don't have a good experience, I wouldn't suggest writing a testimonial for their company. But if you do,
yes, I usually ask my clients to give me a nice testimonial, not a nice testimonial, but a testimonial, so I can put my IG highlights and stuff like that, so people can see that I'm a really good photographer to work with. I'm super fun and stuff like this.
if you do have a good experience, go ahead and write them a testimonial. Really just try to make it worth their time. And I find that if you do that, more photographers are more willing to work, not for free, but in collaboration with you. I never want to say it's for free, because there are a lot of talented photographers who will really take the time to take your pictures, give you a great location, make you really look good, take the time afterwards to edit your pictures. So there's so much that goes into it on their end. You just really want to make sure that you're giving something back to them, whether it's just exposure or a testimonial for their blog. Offer them something always. Okay, so the next thing I want to say is, wait, that's actually it. That's everything. Yeah, just find some Facebook groups where you can find.
Okay, so that was it. She explained everything really well. I thought this was gonna go into a completely different direction, but I'm glad she mentioned that photographers do not have to work for free, and it is optional. And yeah, she mentioned all the right points, so I have no problem with this video. I think she's super beautiful. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.